Well, I feel like the perfect way to watch a NASCAR race is to have someone to cheer for. And it's not like a lot of other sports where you can say, I'm from Chicago, I cheer for the Bears, or, you know, I went to college here, so I cheer for that team. Racing, you have to get to know the personalities and the drivers and cheer for somebody. So I think the best way to do that is to go to the racetrack, actually see it, feel it, smell it, experience it, and maybe get a chance to meet some of the drivers so that you can decide, hey, I like Danica, or I like Tony, or I like Clint, or, you know, you get to pick a driver based on your experience. That will make you more interested and care more about the race when you watch it at home. Because realistically, you're probably not going to every race, so only we do that. So it's a long schedule, so I'm sure some are going to be watched from home. For NASCAR or for anything, I mean, I've been racing since I was 10, so racetracks don't necessarily impress me. Although when I went to Bristol the first time and stepped on the track before driving it, I was somewhat impressed with that. But it's I can't say that there's like a big first memory of a racetrack or an IndyCar track or a NASCAR track. For me, it was more about trying to figure out how I was going to beat the people I was racing against. This is my 25th season in racing, and I definitely still get nervous. For me, the further up I start, the more nervous I get because there's more on the line, and I don't want to let myself down. I don't want to let the team down, the sponsors. So for me, it's the better I'm doing, the more nervous I get. So I absolutely still get nervous, and you want to have great races, and I feel like if I didn't get nervous at all, it would kind of be a sign of a lack of not caring as much. But you know, time goes on, and you get used to the nerves, and you get used to the drill. But I still get nervous. I don't have rituals. I do pretty much the same thing, although there's a definite pattern to race day with meet and greets and driver's meeting and when we eat and things like that and go out to driver intros. There's always a pattern to that, but that's just a circumstance of the history is what makes Daytona so special. It's been around for 50 years, and there's been a lot of famous drivers that have won this race and have made a name for themselves in this race. And so the older I get, the more I realize that it's the history around an event that really makes it prestigious or makes it interesting, and you just hope that you can be a part of it.